We're good to go.
Sustainable seeds!
Hey, welcome to our first video. I, Jazz, am the narrator today, so let's get chatting. First up, we brought out the soil and planter that we will be using. This sounds like a get ready with me. We had some struggles with finding a stable place, but figured it out after a little
Stupid.
frustration.
I think they'll be alright when we put the soil in.
Yeah. So we put the soil in, taking off our gloves and opting to go find
There's the stabby thing.
the stabby
Oh, they'll
thing,
do it.
more commonly known as a hand rake, which eliminated time wasted,
Don't try this at home.
but are not bad jokes. So we potted on using our stabby thing, our muscles, and just kept putting more and more soil in. The bags were actually really stubborn and you had to open them fully, like any corner would limit it from coming out. It was at that point we realized another camera angle would be beneficial, but you'll have to wait around a minute before we get to see that. So again, emptied another bag, patted it down,
Next.
went to the next bag.
It's always...
It made us giggle for some reason. Got that one to come out, but that one was really stubborn. It was really stubborn.
Literally the problem bag.
Yeah, a problem bag indeed. Then it all fell out, and once all the soil was in, we patted it down. My goodness, we take a while. And then we felt like
Professionals!
good job us. Now on to the bit where we prove we're not. In this planter, we decided to try and grow snow peas, the 180 centimeter ones, and spring onions, but we started with the snow peas. We had to dig a few 25 millimeter holes, 15 centimeters apart, place the seeds in the holes, cover it up, and water it. So to dig a specific depth hole, we used a ruler to dig down, then decided it wasn't working effectively, being a line instead of a hole, and thus we also gracefully stuck our fingers in, using the length of our fingernails to measure the depth. Very scientific. While video us figures things out, here are some facts from the packet. Peas are a year-round veggie, they take about a week to shoot, and we would need a trellis, which is a later me's problem. We then came across a small problem. We had not labelled the location of each hole, thus had to create a line in the soil with a ruler so that we would not plant spring onions over the peas. And with that, it was time for the spring onions to be planted. This is where we got a bit confused because the packet had packets inside and no indication on the bag as to what this meant. So we YouTubed it. Realised that most people suggested little pots to start them in, but figured it was #too late to change our plans. As of posting this video, we actually have our first sign of life to know that we were actually successful with them. So that is always good. Now we had enlightened ourselves with knowledge and advice, we guesstimated the size of the holes and how many of these teeny tiny little seeds to put into each hole, and to top it off, we sprinkled the leftovers randomly around. We again used the 15 centimeter ruler marks to space them out. With that done, we filled up a watering can, and then Meg pointed out that just watering the surface is probably not good enough, meaning we had to find a way to dig some small holes for the water to reach all the soil so that it got the right moisture. So, in a natural approach to it, I went and found a pole that we had lying around, and once again, very scientifically, we created 3 holes in the corners and 2 in the middle so that our soil could drink. This is us stabbing the soil. Good fun, good fun. Then we watered it, and the main camera died not long after this. So now you're stuck with me. After our initial surface watering, we went back, refilled the watering can, and poured it straight into the holes because we noticed when we started that the soil was incredibly dry coming straight out of the packets. And that was that. Thank you for watching this video as we journey into homesteading, figuring out what it all means and what we can do to lead a more sustainable life. Hope you'll tune in next time. Thanks for watching.